I used to think hands were just hands, until I looked at Mama's. Every line had a story, every scar had a reason, every touch it carried somebody, mostly us. Those hands were up before the sunrise, turning flour into bread, packing lunches in the kitchen while we still lay in our beds. Those hands buttoned little uniforms, tied the laces on our shoes, wiped the sleep out of our faces, and went off to work by 2. They counted coins beside the table, made a little stretch for days, turned an empty pot to supper in 100 different ways. And when we asked how she was doing, she would smile and say, "I'm blessed." But now I see the quiet burden in those hands that never rested, still kept giving. They were tired, but they held us. They were worn, but they stayed strong. Even when the strength was leaving, those hands kept carrying us on. Those hands never rested, but they carried us home. Made something out of nothing when we had a little of our own. Every line tells a story, every scar stands as proof. God bless the hands that built our lives and held this family through. Those hands never rested, never asked for applause. They gave us all the comfort that they never had at all. When the whole house leaned upon her, she still gave her very best. God bless those hands that never rested. Those hands cleaned every corner, washed the clothes and mended tears, signed the papers from our teachers, calmed our worries and our fears. They held the belt when we were reckless, then held us close when lessons hurt. They taught us love was more than softness, sometimes love must do the work. Those hands felt every fever, placed cool towels on our heads, stayed awake beside our breathing when the doctor said, "Just rest." They learned to carry heavy shopping through the rain and winter cold, and still came home to comb our hair like her own back was not old.
She kept going, she kept giving, she kept holding everybody up. We saw dinner on the table, we did not see the aching wrists. We saw everything completed, we never knew what it had cost.
Those hands never rested, but they carried us home. Made something out of nothing when we had little of our own. Every line tells a story, every scar stands as proof. God bless the hands that built our lives and held this family through. Those hands never rested, never asked for applause. They gave us all the comfort that they never had at all. When the whole house leaned upon her, she still gave her very best. God bless those hands that never rested. Those hands filled out applications when she barely understood. She just knew her child had promised, and she fought the way she could. They shook the hand of every landlord, asked for patience with the rent, wrote our names inside her Bible when her final strength was spent. Those hands clapped at graduations, though they trembled from the years, held the photographs of children she had carried through her tears. Now I watch them moving slower, reaching gently for her cup, and I wonder why it took so long for me to truly look at them. Look at those hands, see what love has done. Mama, give me those hands for a moment. Let me hold what carried me. Let me touch the fingers that stitched my childhood back together every time life tore the seams. Let me kiss the knuckles that knocked on doors when pride said not to ask. Let me honor every wrinkle that remembers every burden you refused to let us carry. You cook with those hands, you clean with those hands, you work with those hands, until the feeling almost left them. You prayed with those hands, you warned us with those hands, you welcomed us back when we had broken your heart.
She fed you with those hands.
Yeah, she did.
She covered you with those hands.
All through the night,
she carried the family
when nobody carried her. Learning how to walk. Years later,
those same hands
held mine beside a hospital bed.
The hand that once felt powerful
now feel lighter in my palm. But to me, mama, they are still the strongest hands I have ever known. Those hands never rested, but they carried us home, made a shelter out of struggle, and a family out of hope. Oh, every line tells a story. Every scar stands as proof. God bless the hands that built our lives and held this family through. Those hands never rested, though the years demanded more. They kept turning every hardship into one more open door. Now it is our turn to hold you. You have given us your best. God bless those hands that never There's nothing like a mother's love. Before the lights knew my name, before the crowd began to cheer, before the money and the praise, you were the one who stayed right here. You loved me in my empty seasons, when my dreams were barely breathing, when I had nothing left to offer. You still found something worth believing. Everybody loves the winner, everybody comes when the table is full, but you were there in my beginning, when all I had was a broken soul. You saw the man before I became him, saw the strength beneath my shame, and when the world forgot my number, you still called me by my name. You never asked what I could give you, you never measured what I was worth. You just wrapped your arms around me and reminded me why I was born. A mother's love won't count your mistakes, it holds you together whenever you break. When the whole world leaves and the road gets rough, nothing on earth
loves like a mother's love.
A mother's love stays when the glory is gone, still sees the light when you've done yourself wrong. When everybody says they have had enough, nothing on earth
loves like a mother's love.
I remember when I disappointed you, when my choices brought you pain. I could see the hurt behind your eyes, but you never spoke my name in shame. You told the family,
give him time,
he is trying to find his way. Then you went back to your bedroom and prayed until the break of day. I was too proud to say I needed you, too lost to tell the truth. But somehow every road I traveled, kept leading me back home to you. You did not celebrate my failure, you did not turn your face away. You opened up that same front door like I had never gone astray. You never loved the man I pretended, you loved the child beneath it all. And even when I stopped believing, you believed enough for us both. A mother's love won't count your mistakes, it holds you together whenever you break. When the whole world leaves and the road gets rough, nothing on earth loves like a mother's love. A mother's love stays when the glory is gone, still sees the light when you've done yourself wrong. When everybody says they have had enough, nothing on earth loves like a mother's love. She loved you before the world knew your name, she loved you through the joy and the pain. She held your heart when life got tough, nothing compares to a mother's love. Now they see the suit in the spotlight, they see the pictures on the wall. They do not know about the winter when you were the only one I called. They did not see you bring me groceries when my pride said I was fine. They did not hear you say, keep going, when I was ready to resign. They did not see the tears you swallowed when my promises fell through. They did not see you keep on loving what was hardest to love in me too. So when they tell me I am successful, I know the truth they cannot see. Every good thing that I have become began with what you saw in me. Mama, I owe you more than flowers, more than words could ever say. You gave me love without conditions on my worst and brightest days. You loved me when I had no future, when my name brought you no pride. You loved me when I could not love myself, and stood faithfully by my side. And if I lose it all tomorrow, if the applause should disappear, I know exactly where to find love. It will be waiting for me here, waiting at home, calling your name, loving the man, and forgiving the pain. A mother's love won't count your mistakes, it reaches inside you whenever you break. When the whole world leaves and the road gets rough, nothing on earth loves like a mother's love. A mother's love stays when the glory is gone, still sings your song when the music moves on. When everybody says they have had enough, nothing on earth loves like a mother's love. A mother's love does not fade with the years, it covers your weakness and carries your tears. It asks for so little but gives you so much. Nothing on earth loves like a mother's love. You love me before they applauded, before they knew your name. You love me after I failed loved him just the same. Before the lights knew my name, before the crowd began to cheer, before the money and the praise, you were the one who stayed right here. You loved me in my empty seasons, when my dreams were barely breathing. I used to wonder why Mama stayed awake when everybody else was sleeping. I thought she was worried. Now I know she was fighting battles we could not see. I was 7 when I heard her whisper softly down the hall. It was somewhere after midnight, and the house was still and dark. I climbed quietly from my bedroom, thinking something must be wrong. Then I saw her by the old chair, with her nightdress and Bible on. She was kneeling by the window, with both hands raised to the sky, calling every child by name, with tears running from her eyes. She said, Lord, protect my babies, keep their feet from roads of pain. When I cannot walk beside them, please go with them in my place. She prayed when the night was long. She prayed till the morning came. She called every child. She called every child by name. I was too young to understand it. I thought prayer was only words, but heaven heard a mother crying, and every whispered name was heard. She prayed me through when I did not know the danger. She prayed me through when I wandered like a stranger. When trouble stood beside the road and darkness covered up the truth. Before I ever called on God, my mother's prayers had carried me through. She prayed me through every storm I never saw. She prayed me through with her faith against it all. When I was too lost to know what to do, she called on heaven and prayed me through. Years later, I was running with the wrong ones after dark. Had rebellion in my spirit and too much anger in my heart. There were nights I drove too quickly. There were fights I should not have survived. There were places I had no business going, but somehow I came home alive. I called it luck and good timing. I said, that is just how life can be. I did not know my mother's prayers were standing in the gap for me. While I left with danger near me, she was crying by her bed, saying, Lord, wherever my child is, day came when life broke me, and my strength could not pretend. All the doors I trusted closed, and I had nowhere left to bend. I was sitting in a cold room, with my whole world coming down. For the first time in my lifetime, I had no clever answers now. Then I heard her voice within me, like a song from years before. Child, when everything has left you, you can always call the Lord. So I knelt just like I saw her, placed my pride upon the floor, and I finally met the Savior she had spoken to for years. I did not see the walls around me, I did not know what mercy costs. But every time the enemy reached me, Mama's faith said, not this one, Lord. She prayed me through when I did not know the danger. She prayed me through. She prayed me through when I wandered like a stranger. Hey, hey, when trouble stood beside the road and darkness covered up the truth. Before I ever called on God, my mother's prayers had carried me through. She prayed me through every storm I never saw. She prayed me through with her faith against it all. When I was too lost to know what to do, she called on heaven and prayed me.
She had dreams too, before she gave them all to us. Oh yeah. I found an old box in the attic with your name written on the side. There were photographs and letters from another time in your life. You were standing on a small stage with the microphone in your hand. There was fire inside your eyes, Mama, like you knew exactly who you were. There were notebooks full of lyrics, there were sketches of a dress. There was one acceptance letter you had folded with the rest. I saw a younger woman smiling, with a whole world left to claim. Before we called you only Mama, you had dreams and had a name.
She had a song,
She had a road,
she had a life before you knew.
I always thought your only purpose was to raise us and provide. I never stopped to ask what parts of you were left waiting deep inside. You packed your dreams in a box upstairs, so ours could breathe, so ours could get there. Every open door that came my way was built from the dreams you put away. You traded your tomorrow to give us better days. You stood behind our future while yours slowly slipped away. Now every road I have the strength to take was paid for by the dreams you put away. You could sing the whole house quiet when you hum beside the stove. I thought it was just something mothers did. I did not know you almost taught. You could sew without a pattern, make a dress from almost none. People said you had a gift for it.
Then the children started coming. You had plans to finish college. You had places you would go, but somebody had to stay behind, and you loved us more than we could know. While we chased every ambition, you were waiting at the gate, clapping louder than the others, never mentioning what you gave. You told us never fear the future, do not let your chances pass.
Now I know you spoke those words to us
From the chances you
never had. You packed your dreams
in a box upstairs,
so ours could breathe,
so ours could get there.
every open door
That came my way was built from the dreams you put away. You traded your tomorrow
to give us better days.
You stood behind our future while you slowly slipped away. Now every road I have the strength to take was paid for by the dreams you put away. I remember all the evenings you would sit beside the phone, waiting for a call about a job you never told us you had wanted. Then the school would need a payment, or one of us would fall unwell. You would place your plans back in the drawer and say, maybe something else. You never called it sacrifice. You never made us carry blame. You just kept moving through the years as though your heart had never changed. But I can see it in those pictures, I can hear it when you sing. There is still a woman inside you who once wanted everything.
She is still there.
Do not forget her.
She gave the world away for you.
Mama, I am sorry that I never asked your dreams. I knew your favorite Sunday dress, but not the life you hope to lead. I knew the meals you used to cook, but not the songs you meant to sing. I knew you as the hands that held us, but not the woman underneath. Did you ever miss the spotlight?
Did you ever miss the spot?
Did you ever wanna leave?
Did you ever wanna leave?
Did you cry when no one noticed?
Did you cry when no one noticed?
That your own heart had needs. You taught me not to bury purpose.
Taught me not to bury purpose.
You told me I was born to fly. But every feather in my wings came from the ones you left behind.
She never asked you to repay her,
But I still owe her everything.
she never said that she regretted.
But that does not mean she did not dream. Mama, open that box again.
Take out the old songs, unfold the letters.
Show me the designs. Tell me who you wanted to become before life asked you to become everything for us. It may be later than you planned, but it is not too late to belong to yourself again.
You packed your dreams in a box upstairs,
With your name
written on the side.
There were photographs and letters from another time in your life. You were standing on a small stage with the microphone in your hand. There was fire inside your eyes, mama, like you knew exactly who you were. There were notebooks full of lyrics. There were sketches of a dress. There was one acceptance letter you had folded with the rest. I saw a younger woman smiling, with the whole world left to claim. Before we called you only mama, you had dreams and had a name. She had a song
There may not have been much on the table, but somehow nobody left hungry. I remember Friday evenings when the money had run low. Mama stood inside the kitchen with 3 things beside the stove. There was rice enough for 4 plates, but there were 6 of us at home. Still she smiled and kept on stirring like she had more than enough. She added water to the soup pot, cut the bread in smaller parts, turned a little into plenty with the wisdom in her heart. Then she called us to the table, said, "Come thank the Lord and eat." And somehow what looked almost empty still felt like a family feast. She would say, "I ate already," though her plate was always clean. We were too young to understand exactly what those words could mean. Mama never let the table stay empty, even when the cupboard had barely anything. She said she was not hungry, but now I understand. She gave us her portion with a smile in her hands. Mama never let the table stay empty. She made a meal from hope when there was nothing easy. A little bread, a little faith, and love enough for plenty. Mama never let the table stay empty. She made a way. She made a way. With a little bit of nothing. She made a way. She made a way. There were nights she borrowed sugar from the woman down the road. There were mornings she left early just to stretch what we were owed. She knew every market seller, knew who might let payment wait. She could make 1 bag of groceries last much longer than it should. She saved pieces from her own plate, wrapped them quietly away. This for tomorrow, though she had not eaten that day. And when visitors came knocking, she still offered them a chair, because somehow in her thinking, love was something meant to share. We thought food appeared by magic. We did not see the price she paid. We only knew that every evening Mama found another way. Mama never let the table stay empty, even when the cupboard had barely anything. She said she was not hungry, but now I understand. She gave us a portion with a smile in her hands. Mama never let the table stay empty. She made a meal from hope when there was nothing easy. A little bread, a little faith, and love enough for plenty. Mama never let the table stay empty. Sometimes dinner was just porridge. Sometimes beans would last for days. Sometimes she called leftovers by a brand new fancy name. She would laugh and tell us stories, keep the worry from our faces, make the smallest meal feel special by the warmth she put around it. There were bills beside the kettle, there were tears behind her eyes. But before we touched our dinner, she would bow her head and smile. Thank you, Lord, for what you gave us. Oh, bless the hands that brought it here. Keep my children strong and healthy. Give us more this time next year. Bless this food. Bless this home. Bless the woman who gave her all. Mama, how many nights did you go hungry so that we could sleep in peace? How many times did you drink water and tell us you had already eaten? How many coins did you count twice before you walked into that shop? How many prayers did you whisper before you lifted up the pots? You fed more than our bodies. You fed our courage too. You taught us dignity in hardship.
Even when the food was little, there was always love enough. When the bread was low,
She broke it down and shared it.
when the money was gone,
She found another way.
when her stomach was empty,
She fed the children first.
and nobody knew the sacrifice she made.
Mama never let the table stay empty.
Even when the cupboard had barely anything, she said she was not hungry. But now we understand. She gave us a portion with a smile in her hands.
Mama never let the table stay empty.
She made a feast from faith when the days were heavy. A little rest, a little prayer, and love enough for plenty. Mama never let the table stay empty.
Mama never let
Mama
the
never
table stay
let the
empty.
table stay empty. And now her children gather with more than she could dream. But every plate before us still carries one memory. Mama never let the table stay empty. She fed us love
When the food was low,
she fed us hope.
when the road was hard,
She gave a share so the children could grow
Mama made a way.
with a faithful heart. These days, the table is full. Yeah. These days, the table is full. These days, the table is full. These days, the freeze days, the tables. These days, the table's that hungry. I remember Friday evenings when the money had run low. Mama stood inside the kitchen with three things beside the stove. And there was rice enough for 4 plates, but there were 6 of us at home. Still she smiled and kept on stirring like she had more